Things got explosive in Texas politics after Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett unleashed a fiery speech calling Governor Greg Abbott a feeble little governor and accusing him of putting loyalty to Trump over Texans. The crowd erupted, and the political fallout was instant.
Please join us in welcoming Representative Jasmine Crockett.
Houston, let me hear you, but then, well, you know. Oh my God. Okay. I'm gonna calm down. I am so excited to be back home. Now, y'all know we got a little drama going on, you know, at my workplace. So it's a little dramatic, okay? And I've got to tell y'all that I'm not only excited to be home, but I'm excited to be home and to be home with a real governor. Because well, anyway. Some of y'all may know how I feel about him. Yeah. So y'all are so funny. Okay, let me get to this so I can get to the main thing. Okay.
We love you, Jasmine.
Oh, I love you back. I love you back. So I never know what I'm going to say, and so there's so much energy in here that I know that I'm going to my phone and I'm gonna say this stuff on my phone. So, oh yes, the sorors in here too. So as I was on the trail, y'all gonna let me get through this. So as I was on the campaign trail, and I was on the campaign trail for Biden and Harris. The people, yeah, right, okay, all right. I digress. So I used to go so many different places around the country, and some of you may know that I'm the child of a preacher, and so I would always come up with a song. So I didn't have like a Bible verse I would come from, but I would go from like a song. It may be something that's modern, or it may be a gospel song, and considering the energy in here, this feels appropriate. There is a gospel song that goes, I don't feel no ways tired. It says, I've come too far from where I started from. Nobody told me the road would be easy. I don't believe he brought me this far to leave me. Now, the reason that I want to start with this song, because I need y'all to have this energy, this amazing energy that I am feeling in this room. I'm going to need y'all to keep it up. Y'all are not going to be allowed to feel tired, because we got a lot of work to do. Now, I know that we have talked about November 4th, and everybody was really excited about November 4th. We even saw historic wins in places like Mississippi and Georgia, without them even having the investments. Let me tell you something, Texas, we can do this. We can do this. If you just make sure that you keep that song in your mind, that you feel no ways tired. So let's talk about where we came from, okay? I hate to talk about it, but we're going to talk about it. So, as I said, as we did a rally in California right before Prop 50 passed, you know, our feeble little governor, now he doesn't know how to answer the call of the people. In fact, he usually doesn't want to show up and talk to the people. But somehow, when that orange line rings, he knows how to pick up the phone and do whatever it is that he is told to do. Now, that's not what leadership looks like. Not at all. That is not what it looks like. But here's the thing. He decided that he was going to answer the call of the orange one and ignore the calls and the voices of the people of Texas. And so it makes me think about an actual verse, Psalm 30:5. It says, weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. So weeping looks like leaders promoting hate. Weeping looks like Abbott being a lousy step and fetch it governor that puts tyranny over Texans. Weeping looks like taking food out of the mouths of seniors, babies, and making sure that after a court tells you to feed the people, you decide to appeal it. Weeping looks like taking away health care and not giving a damn. Weeping looks like wreaking havoc not only on our economy, but also the East Wing. Weeping looks like terrorizing communities with ICE. But joy looks like our amazing Texas state reps. Joy looks like the wins that we had on November 4th throughout the entire country. Joy looks like restoring decency, dignity, and democracy. Joy looks like California passing Prop 50. Finally, joy looks like a man by the name of Gavin Newsom. Many of y'all may not know this. I said I was happy to be back home because I've been on the road fighting for Texans. I went to Pennsylvania to make sure that they retained their judges. I went to California to make sure I could do my part for Prop 50. I made sure that I went to Virginia on behalf of Abigail Spanberger. You see, winning means that we got to do the work. But more importantly, I told y'all joy comes in the morning. And so let me tell you about Gavin Newsom. Gavin Newsom could have sat on the sidelines, you see, because everything looks blue in California. But he decided that it was bigger than just his state. He decided that this was about the democracy of all of us. And frankly, he decided if you come for Texas, then I'ma come for you. Listen, it's been a while since we had leadership that had our backs. And it is sad that we had to look to a leader in California. But I am here to tell you that he is in it for the long haul. That is exactly why Gavin Newsom not only had me raising money for Prop 50, not only had me doing block walk lunches, not only had me doing rallies, and doing commercials. But after all was said and done, Gavin Newsom is here at ground zero because he wants y'all to know that he is about this life. So will you join me in welcoming a real governor, Gavin Newsom?
Thank you, guys. Thank you, everybody.
This wasn't a slip of the tongue. It was a calculated political broadside. Crockett wasn't just attacking Abbott's record. She was framing him as weak, obedient, and disconnected from the people he governs. Her language was blunt, even brutal, but it landed because it tapped into real frustrations many Texans already feel about healthcare cuts, food assistance, immigration enforcement, and what critics see as governance by national politics instead of local needs. What made this moment even more strategic was who she elevated next. By praising Gavin Newsom as a real governor, Crockett drew a sharp contrast: leadership that confronts power versus leadership that follows it. This wasn't just rhetoric, it was movement messaging. Crockett tied protest, policy, faith, and electoral wins into one narrative. We're tired, but we're not done. Whether you agree with her or not, one thing is undeniable. This speech was designed to go viral, mobilize voters, and redraw the battle lines ahead of November.